there will be huge consequences for Nancy Pelosi herself, for her delegation, for the US government, and most likely for the US military. China is fully prepared to take actions starting from today whenever her plane enters into the space of Taiwan.
You were making an argument that Nancy Pelosi was a number one troublemaker for going to Taiwan, but the counter argument would be Taiwan is an independent nation. It's perfectly free to invite Nancy Pelosi to their country. She's perfectly within her rights to attend there. She's a senior figure in American politics. It's an area of interest to America. Why shouldn't she go to talk to the Taiwanese government?
Allow me to correct one point you made. Taiwan is not an independent nation. Taiwan is a province of China.
That's not what Taiwan believes, though. That's not what Taiwan believes, though, is it? That's what China believes, but Taiwan believes differently.
No, that's completely different. You are calling from Britain. You ask your British government. The British government officially recognizes there is only one China. Taiwan is part of China, and the People's Republic of China is the sole legitimate government of the Chinese people. This is the bottom line in the world of today. And the future of Taiwan cannot be resolved by the 23 million people in Taiwan alone. It needs to be resolved by the 1.4 billion Chinese people on both sides of the Taiwan Strait. This is the reality. No one can cheat the world out of this reality. And Nancy Pelosi cannot cheat the world that Taiwan, for example.
I guess, what does the Chinese government mean when it says it will not sit idly by in a military fashion if she does indeed go there on Wednesday? What sort of show of force, military force, is the Chinese government going to do you feel?
Well, there will be huge consequences for Nancy Pelosi herself, for her delegation, for the US government, and most likely for the US military. China is fully prepared to take actions starting from today whenever her plane enters into the space of Taiwan. And the Foreign Ministry of China has already warned the whole world to be prepared to look at the results and the consequences of Nancy Pelosi's visit, because China believes it's in violation of the sovereignty and the territorial integrity of China, and Chinese military and the Chinese government and the Chinese people will have no other choice but to take action to counteract against such very vicious violation of the Chinese sovereignty.
You'd said that she would face it will impact her personally. Is she personally under threat, do you feel, for going there? Do you think there could be action directly against her?
No, she will be sanctioned. If she makes it to Taiwan tonight, she will be sanctioned. She will be barred from entering China and the Hong Kong and Macau. And after the Chinese reunification, she will be permanently barred from entering Taiwan again. And this is the sanctions against her person and her delegations. But more importantly, there will be consequences for the United States and consequences for the US military, because we do not want to be in a situation where the third highest ranking official in the United States in terms of the succession to the presidency of the United States can go to Taiwan, promote Taiwanese independence, disregarding the warning of the US president, disregarding the warning of the US military, completely disregarding the warning of the Chinese people, trampling the dignity and the feelings of the 1.4 billion Chinese people, as if she can really recreate the geopolitical situation on both sides of the Taiwan Strait. There will be huge consequences starting off tonight. And the world needs to be made aware of that and on the lookout.